Story time on how a famous TikToker slid into my TikTok messages and tried to blackmail me. What do these two boys have in common? Well, they both cheated on their girlfriends. So Capri just admitted he cheated on Piper and that's why they broke up.
So as most of you guys know, Piper and I made a video a couple weeks ago basically saying why we broke up. Well, I want to say that reason is completely false. About the real reason why we broke up. And the reason we broke up is because I cheated.
I want to believe him, but I feel like he never actually sounds serious. At this point, I don't even know what to believe. So fans are having a hard time believing in Capri and Piper because, as you guys may know, these two have pranked breakups in the past. But if I'm being honest, this one seems genuine. Or maybe they're pranking their fans again and this is all for clout. Capri and Benny posted this: us to our exes because we broke their heart. And of course, Harper and Piper clap back. Piper posted this video, how life feels being single. And it's the fact that people are still defending Benny after he cheated. Just because he was intoxicated does not justify cheating people. And I even read some comments saying that Capri didn't even hurt Piper. He literally cheated just like Benny did. But it looks like Capri moved on pretty fast. He's been hanging out with Gigi Wonder, Nadal's little sister. And while some fans are shipping these two together, other people have mixed feelings. Someone called Gigi a bop because she's been hanging out with Capri. Gigi actually responded back to the haters, and this is what she had to say about her relationship with Capri. Someone on Snap asked, "Why were you with Capri?" And she replies, "God forbid I have friends." But Capri isn't the only one moving on. Everyone is calling out Benny and Sky. At first, Sky was seen hanging out with Capri, and this is what people were saying: new week, new girl. And of course, other people were defending them, saying Capri and Sky can have friends, guys, which is true. But everyone started coming for Sky when she started hanging out with Benny. Why is Sky with everyone? Someone else commented, Sky is the problem. Listen, I know Sky has her history, but she's not the reason Benny or Capri cheated on their girlfriends.
Oh my God, what is that?
So I thought it would be fun to do a little get ready with me while I tell you guys a very weird story. I already did the foundation of my face, so we're just gonna do like mascara, freckles, etc. So this all happened about a few months ago. I do draw on fake freckles and I used this freckle pen I got from the dollar store. So I'm obviously not going to drop any names, but this person is quite popular on social media and much younger than me. It started with a friendly hello, which wasn't too odd because I always get messages like that. I typically never respond because no one can be trusted on social media. Not gonna lie, I did ignore their first message. So a few weeks later, they messaged me again. And this time I reply. Not gonna lie, these freckles came out a little bit thick. This time this message is like, hello, can we talk, question mark, question mark, question mark. So I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, I've seen your channel, I'm a fan, I just wanted to say hi and would like to get to know you. I'm all over the place with this makeup routine, but next I'm going to use this eyebrow shaper by e.l.f. I think that's eyebrow gel, not shaper. Listen, I'm not trying to come across as standoffish, but typically I stay away from friending, adding, etc. anyone on social media, especially if they have a following. I'm a tea channel, I've seen a drama, and I don't want any part of it. If you've been a subscriber or a follower of my channel for years, you know I don't share any personal stuff on my platform. And typically other influencers don't like me, so I don't really have any online friends. That sounds wrong, I promise I'm nice. It's just like the content I create on my channel, like obviously I get it. Not really liked. So me and this person start casually chatting on TikTok and I'm not thinking much of it, though we are talking daily and more frequently. And like I said, I'm not into the whole online friendship or anything type of thing. So I'm just thinking like, oh, it's just like a follower, you know, like relationship. And they start asking like personal questions about my life and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm not one to share. You know how messy y'all can be with those receipts on Snapchat, Instagram, etc. And y'all be exposing each other and I am not falling for it. My replies to this person are very like bland and dry, not gonna lie. And like I said, no shade or anything, I just am too afraid to share and be open with good reason. So they're asking me like, am I in a relationship? Where do I live? If I want to link up or like maybe even collab together. This is my favorite liquid eyeliner. I usually use it on the inner corners of my eyelids. It's Vivid Brights by NYX. And I'm like, no, I'm single. I don't really give out my location. And I've never actually collabed with anyone on social media before. Something I'm not comfortable or interested in. So I'm like, no, but I'm good, thanks. At this point, they start getting agitated with me because I'm not giving them what they want, and I understand that maybe the friendship seems one-sided. So they kind of stop messaging me for a few days or maybe even a week, and I don't hear anything from them. They message me back a few days later and they're like, hey, I'm sorry for ghosting you. I was just a little upset and just wanted to apologize for my behavior. And I'm like, no worries, you're fine. Obviously, that was kind of a lie. I was a little concerned at this point because of how quickly they went from being very kind to me to all of a sudden just like mean. So after that apology, I thought we were good, but our friendship kind of changes and we don't really talk much. It's like a hi hello every now and then, until one day they asked me to collab once more and I'm like, no. And they rage. They basically go off on me and tell me, oh, I must think I'm too good for them or too good to collab, or I have more followers or whatever. Keep in mind, at this point they're more popular than I am, so like, what's the big deal? And I'm starting to put two and two together. They don't like me. They don't want to use me. They want to blackmail me. Pretty sure this person was just trying to get information off of me to like use it against me or something. I don't know. But at this point, I'm a little uncomfy and not gonna lie, I hit that block button. They make several other accounts and stalk me. Send me screenshots of edited AI messages between me and them, which was insane, and say like, hey, if you don't collab with me, I will post this and make a whole video about it and blackmail you basically. And in these AI generated messages, they made me say some pretty awful and nasty things I would never say. So I was shook to the core. The only way I was able to make them stop was, unfortunately, I did have to bring in like legal matters into this. But before I did, I consulted them and told them like, hey, if you don't stop, this and this might happen. And thankfully they backed off. This all went down a few months ago. Since then they've been blocked and I haven't really seen like their content on my For You page because like I said, they're blocked. And honestly, it was a very traumatic and weird experience and I probably won't stalk them anytime soon. But a piece of advice, just be careful. You know, like talking to people online and believing everything you see online, because nowadays AI is crazy. Now I'm more cautious with what I share on my channel and like screenshots, etc., because you don't know what's real or fake anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Let me know in the comments down below if you want more videos like these, because I have tons of stories to share. Keep watching to find out how you can win a $15 Sephora gift card. Hey besties, so I am doing monthly giveaways until the end of the year, and this month I am giving away a $15 Sephora gift card. Here's how to enter. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, my sister's channel, and my 2 backup channels. After that, head on over to my sister's channel and leave a kind comment on one of her recent videos. Every now and then I choose 2 winners, so you could be one of them. I announce the winners at the end of the month. So make sure you have post notifications turned on all channels so you won't miss it. Good luck!